thousands of buffalo way back when roaming this area. Hilly here, rollers all day long, up and down, up and down. Go ahead.
So, John Stroppel hit the water in 1939.
Mm-hmm.
Our water comes out at the wellhead at 119 degrees. We have 2 plunges running right now at this time. One we try to keep at 106, one we try to keep at 110. 2 reasons. Your body starts detoxing at 106. At 110, you start getting the full anti-inflammatory effect.
Ooh.
So the fact that our water is incredibly salty, alkaline, and soft, between all of those different components, you end up with really good health benefits of what the plunges offer.
Yeah, that's good. I like it. I like it. I do. South Dakota sheep. Oh my gosh, and that is just radiating heat.
Yes.
Right in.
This one with the smaller changing room really works as that sauna effect.
Yeah, I can feel it.
So the north one that we keep at the 100, right now it's 107, is more for the detoxing.
Okay.
Spend more time in it,
Gotcha.
relax a little bit. It's got the window.
Oh yeah.
Some air.
Right.
And
oh yeah. Wow.
And you'll notice that the water flows a little bit differently in both of them.
Yep.
That's part of controlling the temperature.
I see. Great.
So the less water flowing through it, the cooler we can keep it.
Yeah.
So with it being outside, hot outside, it's a little harder to regulate them.
Right.
Yesterday at 106, they went extremely hot.
Oh yeah.
I had that one at 112 and this one was 100. I just had my first plunge into the hot springs. A good way to end a pretty hard day, hot and hilly, but a chance to take some more viewer questions. I'm getting a lot of them now, which is good. Cedar asked about the availability of camping, and it's really been very good. Tonight I'm not camping. I decided to spring for the room at the hot springs, which cost me all of $40. Which includes using the hot spring. Camping around here, any town that has a store pretty much has a municipal campground. They might not give you a lot of services, don't really expect showers. A lot of RVs if there are people there. This town has a nice campground. So pretty much everywhere, and where there isn't an official campground, I've stayed in some parks that no one's really given me a second look, and they've usually had bathrooms and at least water. So all the essential things. Other questions, someone wanted to know a little bit more about the organization that I've used that provides some hosts sometimes, called Warm Showers. And it's really one of the coolest things I think about touring is that essentially people put up a profile and say that they would accept touring cyclists. It's only for touring cyclists. You can't arrive there in a car or any other method. Most people are touring cyclists themselves. They're kind of reciprocating. It's a karma thing. I've hosted at my house and hope to do a lot more because very, very interesting. And people who aren't necessarily cyclists sometimes host as well. So if you're interested in being a host, people will probably appreciate it and you'll meet some interesting people. And I pretty much guarantee you won't have a bad experience. So there's a little bit about that. Other questions were, someone noticed that there's a lot of comments in Spanish, and maybe I should speak to the people who are commenting in Spanish a little bit. Entonces ya les saludo a todos mis amigos, especialmente mi familia de Costa Rica, a don Roberto, a Luis, a doña Claudia, a don Jesús. Espero que estén bien y pues espero verlos pronto. So that's about it. I'm trying to think if there's any other questions. Oh, water. Someone asked about water and how do I plan it and so forth. Again, I was warned several times that once you leave Pier area, there's hardly any even houses out here. So you have to be very careful about water. I did purchase an additional hydration pack. I had a pack before, but it flew off or something. I lost it, and that came in handy today. I used all of my water. I'm carrying about 1.5 gallons of water with me. You can't depend on water anywhere. I mean, in an emergency, you probably could go to some ranch house and get water, but towns are very few and far between, so you have to be. I don't buy it. Someone asked about buying. I mean, I don't really buy bottled water. I'll go into the bathroom and just fill up the water bottles. So that's enough questions for today. If there are other ones, I'll get to them tomorrow. And I'm gonna relax, and probably later on I'm gonna take another plunge, maybe even to the hot one, to really restore myself. All right, have a good night, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Almost forgot, Flo keeps asking about my butt for some reason. I would say much better than the first ride. It has been, part of the problem I had last time was, one, I had a bad saddle that I shouldn't have been riding on. I now have a touring saddle, and the other thing was it was very wet. I got rained on a lot in New York State, so it hurts by the end of the day for sure, but I'm making it.